And we are live, ladies and gentlemen and ladies. We are live. This is not an official episode of Smash Time Chat, Smash Time Hangout. But just want to hang out, see what you guys are up to, man. I haven't talked to you guys in a minute, and I don't know. It's kind of last minute, so let me get a little drink of water. I'm a little rambunctious here. All right, so let's see who is in the chat. Of course, we got the one and only Barry McFarland. I just saw you at the NRA show, which I thought was amazing. And the NRA show was great. I had, my buddy Swamp Dog. What's up, bud? And then WhatsApp. What's going on, man? What's going on, guys? All right, so we got Barry. What's up? My buddy Swamp Dog, killing it. Snipes. You got to let me know how you pronounce that correctly, sir. House of Lamar. Every time I see House of Lamar, I think of Revenge of the Nerds. Swamp Dog, I didn't even end up making it by Ruger. You should have. Brandon, what's going on? Wade, Urban Ninja, JC9. Man, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing on a Sunday night? You know, hang out with some goofy YouTuber. Oh, man. House of Lamar says, I'm very anxious about losing our 2A rights. Do you guys think anything will pass federally at Smash Time? No, I don't. I do not think anything will pass because they know it's a death sentence. Gun control is a death sentence. A couple years ago, Barry will back me up if he remembers correctly. I think, was it 2018? They tried to pass some gun control stuff, and it was just a disaster. They lost a whole bunch of seats, and it was no bueno. So if they try to really push it now, I mean, you got 3 months until elections, 4 months. It's going to go nowhere. Chris, what's up, buddy? Let's see. Nola Gun Guy, what's going on, man? Mr. H, Carolina EDC, what's up, brother? Man, IV88's coming up, man. It's going to be a good time. What's up says, God bless everyone that was and is in the military. Absolutely. I did not serve myself, but I come from a long line of people that did serve. And the only reason I didn't go in is because when I was in high school, I got a really good job at a high school and I was making pretty good money. And I did not want to go get yelled at for 4 years when I could just be a stupid teenager with my friends and make pretty good money. So let's see. Felicia, what's up, man? You know what? Oh, the car accident. Oh my God. So the NRA show was in Houston, Texas, and there was a bunch of YouTubers that were just kind of hanging out at a house they had rented out. So me and my wife were down there just hanging out. And then we left about 2:00 in the morning. And as we were coming home, this is kind of in the ghetto south side of Houston, not a great area. We were going straight, and this Escalade decided to come 3 lanes over and smash into the front of the car and push us onto an on-ramp. And so we did the whole 360 spin around. Man, pretty scary. Thank God I was not drunk at the time. I did have a few drinks before that, but I was way sober when I was driving. It was rough. Thank you, Felicia, for the kind words. I appreciate it. Swamp Dog Armory. All they care about in reality is the midterms. Yeah, with the midterms, I don't think they're going to try and do anything. They might do some grandstanding speeches, but I don't know. Push for yellow flag laws, right? Let's see. Let's see. Michael Henderson, my buddy, what's going on? Jeffrey Light, what's up? C6, what's going on, man? Nola. Let's see. That's super scary. Glad you're both okay. I know. You know what's funny? Because my wife was like, well, let's go. She wanted to leave at like midnight, and I was like, "Well, let's just stay. We're hanging out, we're having a good time." Now I get a whole lot of "I told you so's" for the next probably 6 months. "I told you we should have left early." So it was a bummer, but I wanted to go. I'm kind of bummed out because I wanted to see two more people at NRA, and I didn't get to go see them today. So bummed out a little bit, tiny bit. Yeah, Houston drivers are crazy. So that wasn't the scary part. That was not the scary part. So we got in this accident. We did our little 360, and we were going about 75 at the time. The scary part is as we were pulled over, his car is a black Escalade, completely demolished. Lights weren't even working. So cars were coming on that on ramp about 100 miles an hour, 80, 90 miles an hour. And they were screeching to a halt. They were going around his car. It was nuts. So I learned a valuable lesson. Carry some road flares in your vehicle because it took almost 30 minutes for the police and the tow truck to show up. So if I had some road flares, at least I could have thrown out a couple road flares to kind of draw some attention. Like, hey, it's an accident. Try not to like smash in and kill you. Because there was a few times I screamed like a girl and ran to the front of the truck because I was like, oh my God. Let's see. What do you think about Abbott not showing up to the NRA show? Abbott gets a pass in my book for this one because he was in Uvalde. Now, I spent some time in Uvalde because that's where they do the drive tanks. That's where they do the Gundies. And your hotel you stay at is in Uvalde. So it's a small town. It's kind of a poor town. And he gets a pass. I think Abbott gets a pass because he was there. Dan Crenshaw does not get a pass because, at least he sent a video in or something. But Crenshaw, really, I'm not liking that guy. Not a big Dan Crenshaw fan. I think he's a sellout. I think he had good intentions when he was elected, but I think, that Washington just got to him. I think Washington got to Crenshaw, and yeah, he stinks of a politician now. He just smells like a politician. I don't like him. Yep, I've decided I don't like him. Road flares are helpful. Yeah, so from now on, I'm going to definitely keep at least a couple road flares. Nutty, what's up, man? Sterling, what's up? Everyone, please, if you got questions, comments, concerns, was Beto outside protesting? Yeah, I think he was there for a little bit. Oh my gosh. So check this out. One of the guys, God, what was it? It was a podcast. Um, he was at the house last night. We were having a couple brews talking about it. He looks kind of like a hippie. I forget his name. If I remember it, I'll post a link. So he grabbed a sign, wrote "All gun laws are an infringement on our rights," and he went over inside the protesters and was holding up that sign. And I thought that was hilarious. He was there for about 30 minutes. Dwayne, what's going on, man? Yeah, it has been a while. With work, I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of gun reviews to do. I got God, I just got so much stuff. Trying to get to it, guys. Trying to get to it. It takes a minute. Did you see Black? Yeah, I was out there when he was walking across the street. I was like, all right, man, Terrell, you're crazy. Go do your thing. What's so funny, Nola Gun Guy, it's funny because there is nobody more racist than a white liberal. And that's how I feel. The fact that you got to tell black people that unless you give them a handout, unless you hold their hand, unless you help them as a white liberal, they can't succeed in life is the most racist thing. I think that is beyond racist. And it's funny because when Black Rambo went over there, all these people, they didn't know how to respond to him because they were just, it was funny. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's on Black Rambo's Instagram. I think he posted a link there, and I think it's on his YouTube also. Fluffy, I started this live about 5-10 minutes ago, and I just added it up. There was probably no warnings or no updates. Yeah, that was a little nuts. It was a little nuts. I love Black Rambo, man. He's such a cool dude. He's genuine too. Very genuine guy. He'll be back on the show probably in a month or two. Yeah, yeah, that's funny. What do your friends and coworkers think of Abbott? Seems like he's talking a lot of heat. Well, Abbott is just one guy. He's put in a hard position. I give him a pass for not going to the NRA show because he was in Uvalde. He's there with the families. He's doing what a governor should do. That's his job. Crenshaw and everyone else that pulled out of the show, they could eat a D because not cool. Not cool. You know what? Honestly, I don't respect Crenshaw's excuse. A scheduling conflict? Come on, man. Just say, you know what? I don't really want to go. I don't really feel up to it. I don't have the heart to be around guns at this time. All right, cool. I'll respect that. Fluffy says, I finally got a P322 on Monday. Oh, man. I want one of those so bad. I can't find them. I cannot find them. Barry says, did you catch up with Hickok 45? Yes. Him and Such were over. I think they were hanging around like the Glock booth for a minute. And I just said hi. Like, hey, bye. I'm trying to get Such to come on the channel for a live stream because I think that'd be pretty cool. So I politely reminded him, like, hey, I know we barely know each other, but you want to come on my live stream. So he said he would try and do it. But that guy is, he's got 2 big channels. I think he still has a regular job. He's just a real busy guy. Swamp Dog might have something in the works. He's not far from me. That would be pretty cool, man. Just came from a little target practice and getting eaten alive by the bugs. Oh, I know it, man. I need to find a range I can go shoot at tomorrow. I think I have a new gun that I got. It's by SAR USA. It's called a 109T. It's an AR-9 pistol. And I got to tell you, man, I haven't shot it yet, but it's around $700 for the AR-9 pistol. But it comes with 3 Colt mags, the steel 32-round Colt mags. It comes in this beautiful case with wheels and like 10 locking points. It's like an airline quality case, cleaning kit, and the presentation and the fit and finish from what I see already on this 109T is amazing. If it shoots, I got 420 rounds of 9mm. I'm just going to run through it as fast as I can. I'm going to clean it a little bit because it's pretty greasy. And hopefully it just runs smooth as silk. Fingers crossed. Because if it does, I'll probably get another one. I like it that much. I think that is going to be the gun of the year. I really like that 109T. And it's such a good deal, man, for what you get. All right, let's see. No, the gun guy, I agree. I pointed out some of that behavior at an old job. They fired me black but quick. But now I make more money, consult, and win. That is a win. Yeah, man. God, it's funny. I have a lot of relatives back in California, and I have a lot of friends in California that are still ultra left wing, and the racist stuff that they say blows me away. God, white liberals are the worst. They're one step below like white trash. D Wayne, 100%. Trash is trash. I don't care what color it is. Trash is trash. Losco Way 450. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. House of Lamar. God, that is so funny. Beto has 0 chance because, like I said, I still know quite a few liberals. And that stunt he pulled in front of all those family members just wanting to get an update about their kids, for him to go in and try to grandstand, that left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. The only people that liked what Beto did was those whack job, super far leftists. Sterling French, he smells lib to me. Lee Greenwood, I know he did, you know. It's a shame. But I want to know, like that Daniel Defense, okay, look, he had a DDM4 with an EOTech, he bought 30 magazines. He had like 500 rounds of ammo. Where did this kid with no job, 18, get all this money? Because with the ammo, the rifle, he bought 2 rifles. I don't know what the other one was, but let's just say it was a $800 rifle with the scope. So, that's like around $4,500. Where did he get that money? It's real fishy, especially if he bought that ammo from the gun store. He paid $20 a box, easy. So he probably paid $1,000 just in that ammo. Yeah, just like if Lee Greenwood had said, you know what, I just don't feel like doing anything related to guns. Nothing against the NRA. I just don't really feel like it. I don't have the heart for it. That's a respectable decision. If old One Eye Dan Crenshaw hadn't been a punk and said, you know what, I'm just not feeling it. I'm just going to take some time, spend some time with my family and my own children. Great. But the scheduling conflict excuse, come on. Dan Crenshaw stinks like a politician to me. And I met the guy. I've met him before when I used to support him. Swamp Dog. Yeah, man, that's awesome. One tall guy, though, man. Let's see, Nutty. I haven't seen. Okay, let's see. Gort, what's up, man? He did tower over Such, 100%. Let's see. Dwayne Crenshaw hasn't impressed me since he pushed the red flag laws. He hasn't impressed me since a year after he got elected. He just, like I said, he went to Washington, and I think they put him in a back room and said, hey, look, One Eye, keep your eye on the ball, because that's it. You got one shot at this good old boy back room here. And I think he just fell for it. High point for me was a 30-minute talk with Masood. Oh, man. Yeah, I missed all that. I didn't go to see any of the talks at the NRA show. I didn't see any talks. Yeah, Such is very cool. Oh, yeah, 3D content, bro. It's going to be good. Practiced some yesterday. My wife won a 43 Glock and gave it to me. Shut the front door. How did she win a Glock? Dang, that's awesome. My wife wouldn't give it to me. She would just get it and go. Tactical Tina. I bought a SIG TAC Ops in 10 after seeing your collection. Get out of town. How do you like that TAC Ops? How many mags did yours come with? Oh, man. It's all black with those grips. Tactical Tina, that is one of the best guns. And it feels so good in the hands. God, feels so good. Let's see. In the boonies, what's up, man? Kevin, what's up? Bet it will do well in Austin. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I think that guy is so played out. People, I don't know. I know some people that voted for him that don't like him now. I don't know. Like I said, that stunt he pulled pushed a lot of average liberals, just way far away from him. Let's see. Grandparents or mom gave him the money. Oh yeah, so I don't know. They didn't seem. Why would they give him all that money? If you put on a credit card, I don't know about you, but I couldn't get a credit card with like a $5,000 limit off the bat at 18. If you don't own anything and you're not working, I don't know. You had a decent, yeah. Yeah, they were very poor. Hey Zeus, what's up, man? Shooting gallery. I need another 10 millimeter. I missed my Glock. I know it. I'm not a big fan of that Glock 20 though. It's okay. It's all right. But I just think 10 millimeter belongs in a 1911. It just feels like right at home in a 1911. I fell in love with the Wilson Combat Tactical Commander, but 4300. Yeah, I'll get right on that, Barry. Your wife would kill you if you spent $4,300 on a one gun. You'd have to keep that one off the books. You know what I mean? Definitely don't bring that receipt home. Ooh. Let's see. I ordered on a two-way warehouse 2 days ago and still hadn't shipped. You know when it should. So when I ordered from two-way warehouse, the first order I got shipped in 2 days. The second order was like 4 days, and then it was averaging like. So I usually like when I get paid on Friday, I'll usually put an order in and it'll ship probably like the following Monday or Tuesday, and I'll get it like Thursday. So yeah, it takes a little bit of time. The problem is that everyone is so used to the whole Amazon world, you know. I mean, you get it, it's right there. You get it, it's right there. And those days are done. Hold on, let me fix my lighting. Let me see. I fix my lighting. There we go. Let me turn this. How about we turn this one off? Huh? Yeah, that looks much better. Kind of even out my skin tones. What state flag is that? That is Texas, my man. George Lopez. That is the Texas flag. Let's see. Luke Skywalker says, until the elite rich are held accountable, nothing will ever stop. It's only going to get worse. I cannot believe the FBI are not being investigated. You know what's funny? So here's my thought. So I do sales for a living, right? If you leave me alone in a room, or if I have someone I know casually, or if I touch a customer once a week, I can convince them of certain things, why they need to use my services, why we are the best, even though we're not really the best sometimes, why we are better at certain things. So all these guys are in a chat room, right? Like that guy, the supermarket guy, he's in a chat room. Now he's raises. How do you know some Fed on the other side isn't feeding this guy? Like, hey, you know what really make an impression? You know what really do it? You know what really make these guys go crazy if you did this? You tell this crazy guy that enough, and you wind him up, and you wind him up, and you wind him up. He might have been on drugs. You don't know. But if you push this guy, you know what really show him? You should do that. You should do that. You know, instigating is what I do best. But if you just like if someone's already mentally messed up, it doesn't take a lot to push him over the edge, you know? And like that one in Uvalde, apparently he had a girlfriend from Germany that would text back and forth. How do you know this girl wasn't, hey man, you know what would really show it? It could have been what do they call that when it's not really a girl? It's a boy. What do they call that? Catfish. What if it's some Fed sitting in the office, you know, winding this guy up, hoping he'll go out and kill somebody? You don't know. You just don't know. Let's see. Clayco 47 is in the house, folks. Everyone, please take a moment of silence. The one and only Clayco 47. I was happy to see Battle Arms Development prototyping their own AK. I did not see that, man. If you missed it, I got into a pretty bad accident last night, early this morning, and I no longer have a truck. So we had to Uber, and I didn't get to go to the NRA show today. Plus, I was super sore. I was exhausted. I'm achy. Got hit pretty good, man. Pretty good. And then by the time they did the police report and we got home, it was already 5:30. So we weren't going anywhere. Michael Henderson just finished reloading 450 rounds of 380 auto for wife's new M&P Shield EZ. You know, I had the chance to shoot the M&P Shield Easy and 380. I think it's great. Dustin Witt, what's up? G. Christopher, what's up, buddy? Yeah, catfishing. It's called catfishing. So how do you know some girl wasn't just feeding this kid? Obviously, he's a little wacky, right? How do you know somebody isn't online? Hey, you know what you should do? You know what would show those guys? You know what would show those bullies? You know what would show everybody? You tell this crazy kid that guy, you tell him enough, they're going to start believing it. You can wind them up and wind them up and wind them up and just let them go. And you think our government wouldn't do it? We've done some horrible things. Our government's done some horrible things. So who knows? Let's see. Fluffy says, I was going to order some 10 mil from Two-Way Warehouse, but FPS was a hair over 1,000. That is 40 bits. I just couldn't do it. I want to. Do it. I want to. Okay. In the boonies, they're already investigating a Fed for being a constant contact with the Buffalo guy, which actually hard to believe they're admitting it. Right? Right? You're 100% correct. I read about that too. And how do you know he was the only one? So he was in a racist chat room to, track racist, crazy people, Nazi whatevers. And how do you know that guy wasn't, it would show him? If you just went to, how do you know that guy wasn't winding him up for, 2 years? You should do a manifesto. You should do this. You should get that. How do you know he wasn't giving him a playbook, point by point? You don't? You just don't know. Our FBI can be crooked. Yes. You're 100% correct. Yeah. I believe it's family's obligation or responsibility to report family mental bipolar. Yes, absolutely. Because you know what they could do, right? I would have no problem with that. So if you're a high schooler and you start spouting all this stuff like, hey, I want to shoot up a school, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Boom. Put you in a database. You can't buy a gun unless you go through, some extended therapy like in your 20s, and you got to get that right back. Because look, man, if someone's going to walk around saying they're going to shoot up a school or they're going to go crazy and do something, absolutely flag that guy in the NICS check. So he cannot legally buy a gun and he won't pass the background. I have no problem with that. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. If you want to talk crazy, like you're going to go shoot up a school or hospital or I don't know, whatever, then that's a wrap. Luke, sorry to hear about your accident. Yeah, I know, man. I love that truck. I just got that truck. What a bummer. It sucks. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. What do you prefer, a SIG P320 or the Glock Gen 319? Oh, come on, man. All day long with the SIG. Not that I don't like Glocks much. They're okay, but I really, really like the 320. But if I was going to get a 320, I would save up a little bit more and get the Legion, just because I like that heavy gun and it just feels so good in the hands. That Legion is on another level. It's amazing. House of Lamar, Glock. Glocks are cool. What sucks, now this is funny. So I have a Glock 19 Gen 5, and I wanted to hate on it a lot, but I shoot it really, really well. And it's really messing with me mentally. Like I shoot that gun really well, and I want to hate it, but I can't. I just can't. Which one feels good in the hands? The SIG P320 is great. The Legion is even better. Oh, Pat Saunders, what's up, brother? Tell your wife you'll buy her one so you can get yours back. No. Pat, I wrecked my Ridgeline, bro. Somebody hit me on the freeway. No bueno. So no more Ridgy. Boss Hog, what's up? Are you aware of any makers of custom P320 barrels? No. I do not know any. As far as slides, I think Live Free Armory makes some Amazing slides. I saw them again at NRA show. The fit and finish on the LFA slides for the SIG P320. They had a 365. They had a variety of Glock slides. It's pretty amazing, and I like it. I like it quite a bit. A Glock match in December. Can I be on the left bench? Shooting Gary, I love the Legion. I know it, man. Legion is Legion. Yeah, I'm okay. I got a whole bunch of I told you so's from the wife though. So I'll be dealing with that for like the next 6 months. I told you we should have left early. Yes, I know. Michael Henderson says, I have a Polymer 80 G19 Gen 3 that looks exactly like the one Tools and Targets has in his videos. Like it a lot. Oh, I was chatting with Tools the other day, man. I miss that guy. Oh, so I am no longer blocked by Hootie Hoo. I ran into Hootie Hoo at the NRA show. I gave him a big old hug. I was like, Hootie Hoo, unblock me, baby. And he unblocked me. So I had to beg and plead with Hootie Hoo, but I am no longer blocked by Hootie Hoo. So that made the whole NRA show. Because I told him, I was like, man, I was really butthurt. Like Vaseline on the butthole butthurt that you blocked me. I was really upset. And so he unblocked me. Did you register your Legion with SIG yet? You know, I did. And I was supposed to get a bag or something. And I have not received my bag. So, good deal. Vasquez says, maybe try HTX Tactical for the barrel. Yeah, they probably make a barrel for that. Oh, of course, man. I'll give you a shout tomorrow. Josue, howdy, man. Mr. MIA Josue. That's your name now, dude. MIA Josue. Where the heck have you been, dude? You're hiding, man. Let's see. Dustin says, I have the Glock Gen 3 19 9mm right now. It shoots good, but the SIG P320 feels a little better in my hand. Now, look, if you think the 320 feels good in your hand, shoot the 320 Legion, and it's going to change your religion. It is amazing. That gun is amazing. Let's see. D. Wayne, have a good night, brother. Have a good night. Gort Faxon makes a P320 barrels. Ooh, I got some stuff coming up with Faxon Firearms. Just gonna say, that's a couple. I got a project with them in the works. It's gonna be a couple months out, but that's gonna be cool. Anytime you want to chat, bro, just give me a shout. I only charge $2.99 a minute, and then $1.99 for each additional minute. The Legion have the tungsten infused grip. Yes, it has it's a polymer grip, but it has that tungsten dust they mix in the mix, and so it's quite a bit heavier. But I love a heavy gun anyway. It doesn't bother me. I'm a little husky, so I can get away with carrying a heavier gun. Trump just came to Casper, Wyoming, and I literally don't understand why he's endorsing Harriet Hangman. You know what? I don't get it. I don't get it. Hopefully DeSantis runs, and we still have 2 years, but I would really push for DeSantis. I'm really hoping DeSantis runs because I really like that guy. Jay Curry, what's up? Look at this. Swamp Dog schmoozing, having dinner. What's that guy's name? He was wearing a Faxon shirt yesterday because I think he came to the house where I was at. Really nice guy. Carolina EDC, Faxon Firearms, yeah, they do. Let's see. No, Smash, not talking about your 900 numbers. My only fans would have one fan. It would just be me. Oh, Dr. Oz. That's another loser. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yes, we're gonna make it to 2024. If we can just get away from all these crazy race baiters and uh man, I miss the 90s. I really miss the 90s. I'm 44. I grew up in the 90s and we used to just joke about all kinds of stuff. No one took things too serious. I mean, and Dave Chappelle came out. I mean, heck, I would watch that. Most of my friends growing up were black, so I would sit there and watch Dave Chappelle. And we'd all laugh at the same dumb shit. Now everything is so stigmatized. You know what I mean? Like people are scared to laugh at jokes. And it's a joke, folks. We're gonna last though. We are gonna last. 2024, but it will be a long 2 years, man. And honestly, with the timing of all this, how many more of these crazy people are being wound up to be let loose? That's my question. How many more of these whack jobs is the government winding up just to let them go crazy and stand by? I absolutely believe someone would sacrifice other lives just for an agenda. Luke says ammo prices are still ridiculous in Wyoming. What's ridiculous? I think 9mm for $17 a box is ridiculous. Is ridiculous $20 a box? Why are you hating on Glocks tonight, Smash? Love my Glocks. I'm not hating on Glocks. I got one sitting right here. It's nice. But if, like the PSA dagger that's over there is $300, I paid $320 for this PSA dagger. It's an upgraded Glock in every way. I would just get the PSA dagger for $300. It has better sights, better barrel. It has already has an RMR cut. Has threaded barrel. The trigger it's a $300 gun. It's not going to have a CZ trigger in it, but it has a decent trigger. Do you come to Virginia much, Smash Time? Virginia, VA? No, not really. I'll be in Tennessee and Georgia in a few months, and then in October I'll be back in Georgia again for the IV-88 deal. Yeah, the 90s was such a good time, man. There was no animosity. I mean, it was just a good time to be alive. Tom, what's up, buddy? Hey, man, Tom, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or you just now look, I love good sarcasm. So if you can do some good sarcasm in the chat, I love it. A U.S. Marine vet. Nice. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. I don't know about you, but I make it a point. Anytime you see one of those old Navy guys with their hats, and I always take the time out to stop and talk to them and just kind of, thank them personally. Like, hey, man, thank you so much. Appreciate what you did, especially the Vietnam vets, because those guys had it rough coming back. Yeah, the 90s was the best. There were so many cool things. It's simpler times, man. You're right. Shooting Gallery, New England hit it right on the head. 90s was a very simple time to be alive. People were just hanging out, watching Fast and the Furious, just hanging out, having a good time. Aaron Vang, what's up, man? How are you tonight? Swamp Nutty is like a lot of people are feeling a lot of pressure and stress right now, and they just keep piling it on. That's for sure. They do. They do. Oh man, there's so many chants. USMC. Miss K, what's up? Let's see. I like Glocks except for the grip angle. I tell you what, I still got my eye on a 2011. If I could somehow work a deal with Staccato, they're so expensive, but God, they are so great. I love Staccatos. At the NRA show, I picked up every single one multiple times, but they're tough to work with. I mean, it's such an in-demand product. They really, unless you come in and do like a full-on production, it's tough. It's tough. What camera are you using, Smash? I am using a Sony camera that I broke the back lens, so it's this exact camera. So it's a Sony A6400. But on the one I'm using for the camera, I broke the lens, the flip up lens in the back. So I just use it as my camera now. And since I had lenses and all the batteries and everything, I just bought the same exact camera. So I have two of this same camera. I don't want to reinvest in all that stuff. So Tennessee is close, but I love Tennessee. Tennessee, and if I didn't live in Houston, if I didn't live in Texas, I'd move to Georgia. I really dig Georgia. 90s was good. I was 80s a decade ahead. Hey, the 80s had a lot of good stuff, man. You had Pesh Mode, Oingo Boingo, The Cure. Not bad. You had Top Gun. Come on. Dirty Dancing. A lot of good stuff in the 80s. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Man, 80s had some classics. Fluffy says, what happened to coming to Michigan? It's not cold here anymore. Actually, that is a good question. The end of June or July, I will probably be in Michigan. I'm trying to get everyone lined up because I want to hang out with a few people. I'm just trying to get everyone's schedule on the same page. Anna Shu said, same. I shake their hands and thank them for being badasses. I know it, man. It's really tough when you see how the Vietnam vets were treated when they came back, and it sucks, man. Those guys they went through a lot of drama. It's not good, man. I got to make it to Texas at some point. I know it, man. You should have come to the NRA show, buddy. It was a good show. Hey man, what are your thoughts on the GTS 9 lower frame over the Polymer 80s? I don't know. I haven't shot it. Let's see. Hair bands in the 80s. I know it, man. Jay, my 80s kid myself. You know, it's funny because I play all this really retro music for my kids. And we were doing Nirvana, they were doing Pesh Mode and The Cure, you know, and my son thinks they're all brand new groups. He's like, this is amazing. So he's telling all his teachers about Nirvana. So during the last day of school, I saw the teacher and she's like, your son has a very interesting taste in music. Well, Porky's and Roadhouse. Oh, yes. And I will put this is a Pepsi challenge. One of the funniest jokes in any movie in the history of movies was Police Academy when the commandant was giving a speech and Mahoney was underneath the boot. And Hooker was in there too. That whole 5 minutes is probably one of the funniest jokes in any movie in the history. Because when he leaves and he looks back and he sees Mahoney stick his head out, it's gold. That is, every time I see it, I cry laughing because it's so funny. Tom, I was in a hardcore punk then. Hardcore punk is cool. You must watch Gun Drummer. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. Richard, lining up schedules sucks, especially for you, man, because you travel a ways. You coming to GunCon at Brownells next month? I signed up for it, but man, I don't know. Now with my truck situation, like I sold a gun today. So right now, I almost have enough for a Staccato XL. Almost. But since I got in that accident last night and I don't know. I have to see. I have to see what's going to happen with this truck. Um, I have pretty good insurance, but the problem is when you have, he hit me my front driver's side really, really hard, so my wheel was bent. So there's suspension damage, and when you have, and it cracked my rim too. So when you have suspension damage on a car, they might fix it for now, but 2, 3 years down the line, it really might get wonky. Something might shake loose, and then you're out of warranty at the time. So I'm thinking as soon as I get the truck back, I'm just going to trade it in and get a new truck right away because I don't want to deal with it down the road. So I think as soon as I get my Ridgeline back, I'm just going to trade it right away. I mean, it's a 2021, so I can trade it and get another one, different color or something. Luke, I appreciate your channel much. Much respect from Wyoming. Have a great night. Luke, thank you so much for watching, man. I appreciate you. SGNE, you should come to GunCon. Yeah, you should. If it was closer and I could drive to it, I would drive up for it, but that's a long drive from Houston. Did you get a Hellion yet? No, I did not get a Hellion yet, but I got some cool stuff coming from Springfield Armory. I can't say anything about it. If you go to Michigan, hook up with 2A EDU. Yep, Gort, you hit right on the head. So Dan, the firearm guy, Bulletproof Blondie, 2A EDU. I'm going to show up at 2A's house and just eat all his food. That's my whole goal. I'm just going to, as soon as I walk in, I'm like, what's up, brother? Where's the fridge? Where's the fridge? I know you got some good snacks in there, man. Let's go. Nirvana is the best. That music still holds up today. And Nirvana is one of the groups that came out where back in the olden days, kids, when we used to have to buy CDs, just after they had things called cassettes, you had a CD, and you usually would get 13 songs, 14, 15 songs, and there's always like 2 good songs, and the rest is kind of mediocre filler. But Nirvana, all of every single album they released, man, 90% of the songs were amazing. Really good stuff. So Nirvana's, them and like Blink 182, Blink always had great music. Most of their songs were fantastic. Jay Curry, the keyboardist for Depeche Mode, just passed away a few days ago. I know. Old Jack Burton, Big Trouble in Little China was in the 80s. Movie gold. Oh, man. I tell you what, when that movie came out, Big Trouble in Little China was phenomenal. I still watch that movie all the time. If I see it, I just sit and I watch it because it's so good. Let's see. DD pull out of the show, but I bet leftists will always find a way. I don't think Daniel Defense should have pulled out of the show. That was so stupid, because their booth space was just empty, and all it did to just say NRA show. They put some chairs in there. For them to pull out, it's almost like validating, like they're at fault for some reason. So what? That guy hit me with an Escalade last night. Or say I hit somebody in my Honda. Do you think Honda's gonna just take responsibility for it? No, it's stupid. It's a stupid train of thought. You should go to GunCon. Dustin, do you do much coyote hunting, smash time? You know what, man? Since I moved to Texas, I'll be honest. I have a lot of guns, and I want to shoot. I've never even killed a pig. I haven't had the opportunity, man. I really, really want to go. I want to go shoot something so bad. Tactical Tina, what gun did you sell? The Staccato XC. So I have a good friend that was eyeballing the Kimber Rapide, and anybody that's been following my channel knows how much I hated and then loved the Kimber Rapide. So I sold it today to a good friend of mine, and it runs silky smooth now. But I have a lot of 10mm guns, and I don't need that many 1911s at 10 mil. And so I'm trying to consolidate a little bit, but I really wanted that XL. Oh, the Staccato. It's amazing. Hey, Andrew, email me. Would love to talk more. Yeah, you should. Let's see. Rachel, thankful you're okay. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It was pretty scary. Tom, hey, Smash, are you in any free type promotions, contests, giveaways? Am I into that? I just mailed out, actually, it's funny. So I did my 15,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm going to meet with a subscriber next weekend that won. We're going to shoot, go have some lunch, and then I'm going to fill his car full of shit, and we're going to have a great time. I drew 2 other names. I just sent those Save Your Equipment bags out. What's today? Today's Sunday. Thursday, I sent them out. So they should be getting their bags. I sent out 3 bags. South Mississippi. Bro, that's not as far as Houston. Let's see. Let's see. Just give Flying Rich a call. He could fly you to GunCon. Look, man, if I could take a flight with Flying Rich, I would want 3 parachutes and a lot of health insurance because we might not make it. We might not make it. I think he's only like 60% completed flights as far as percentages. I mean, he crashed into a house for God's sake. he's crashed like 3 times. Let's see. When is he even in Michigan? I don't know. I just got a 2022 Tacoma and got rid of my old 98 Ram. Now, look, I absolutely love Toyota Tacomas. I think it's a phenomenal, phenomenal vehicle. The only reason I do the Honda Ridgeline, one, I just really like it because I'm kooky and I like stuff that no one else has, and I don't want to drive something that everyone has. Like you'll never see me in like just an Acura MDX or just a Tundra or just like an average car. I have to do something different to it. That, and then since I'm a gun person, the Honda Ridgeline has a trunk, a pretty good sized trunk underneath the bed, and you can fit 2 full golf club bags or 3 really big gun cases easily in there. So when I travel, I stick all my guns in the trunk, I lock it, and I don't have to worry about anybody trying to steal it because the last Ridgeline I had to pry open that trunk because I lost the key and the lock broke, and it's not something you can do easily. So the Honda Ridgeline, it drives, it's amazing. It drives like a Honda Accord, just a little higher up, and that trunk wins it hands down every day. Let's see. So Tom, I do giveaways once in a while. My 25,000 giveaway, I'm going to give away a gun or 2. So when I hit 25,000 subscribers, I'll probably give away a couple guns and some more stuff. Be fun. Tom, would love to win some stuff from you. Only got 2 pennies here to rub together. Daughter in college. Trust me, my oldest daughter's in college. I know how that feels. Dustin, I've never flown on an airplane. You know what's funny? I know a lot of people that have never flown on an airplane. Let's see. Mile per gallon on the Ridgeline is 20. I get 21 miles to the gallon. But I have a semi-lead foot. And I always turn off the they have an econ mode where you get really good gas mileage, but no. I don't like that. Jason, what's up, buddy? I'm glad you popped in, Jason. You reminded me. So I was gonna do a Smash Time meet and greet on the 5th, and I just can't do it. I have some coworkers coming in that weekend, and they want to hang out the weekend before, and they're from out of the country. So I'm gonna be stuck babysitting a bunch of those guys, and man, now that I wrecked my truck, so I don't really have a truck to kind of get around. So I'm probably going to push that back to the 19th. So yeah, so the Smash Time meet and greet is probably going to be on the 19th of June and not the 5th. If you sent me an email already requesting, I'm going to go through probably tomorrow and email everybody an update. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like flying. I fly a lot though, but I don't like it. Underwater basket weaving. That's cool. My daughter is graduating 5th grade on June the 8th. That's wild. That's wild. So when I was in grade school back in the olden days, you know, the 80s, uh, we didn't have like yearbooks and all that stuff. We didn't have all this, you know, keep in mind, I grew up in the ghetto, but we didn't have like all this book fair stuff. I mean, my kids now, my 7 and 9 year old, every single week there's something to do at school. There's a book fair, there's pictures, fall pictures, spring pictures, uh, booster club fundraiser, blah, 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 blah. It's crazy. They have like full on yearbooks now in 3rd grade. Nuts. Carry an automatic beer tactical pen. What is an automatic beer tactical pen? I'm friends with Jason Hansen. I don't know who Jason Hansen is. Should I know who Jason Hansen is? Let's look that up, folks. Jason Hansen. Jason Hansen. Jason Hansen. Football player. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, Barry, nice, man. So yeah, it'll be on the 19th now, buddy. Because I remember I talked to you yesterday at the NRA show. So it's gonna be on the 19th for sure. Nice. Oh, because I Googled Jason Hansen. Dabs, what's up, man? Yeah, so I went on the SIG website and I bought the 21 rounders. Oh my god, it's expensive. It was like $50 a mag. Nuts, nuts. SIG is very proud of their magazines. That's the only problem with that company. Super proud of their magazines. So yeah, the 19th is going to be the Smash Time meet and greet in Houston, Texas at the Renaissance Shooting Club. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a more custom format than before. The raffle is going to be a lot better. The food is going to be 1,000 times better. And I'm handling all the food and logistics for that now. And I mean, look at me. Trust me, I know how to do food. Shooting gallery, the SIG pricing is a joke. I know, man. Can you believe those magazines were like $55 for a magazine that probably cost them $6 to make? It can't be that expensive. Let's see. Jason's handsome. Did you get any of the ITS mags at the show? You mean ETS mags? No, I did not. I bought some ETS mags from AIM Surplus last year, and they were complete and total trash. The followers wouldn't feed. They were 9mm clear blue Glock mags, and they were horrible, absolutely horrible. I could only fit like 8 in one mag, and then the followers kept getting stuck. I mean, they just felt really horrible, and I never sent them back to AIM Surplus. They're actually in the truck that's sitting in the tow yard right now. So I'm going to get those and then send them back. But I talked to the ETS guys, and it's a lifetime warranty on their products. So they're going to send me some new ones to test out. Waiting for Magpul to make some P320 mag. Come on, Mag. You know, I asked Magpul that a while ago, and they said it's not even on the radar. You're not the only one, Dustin. I love to eat too, man. All right. He endorses them big time. He has their own line. Stiletto from his knowledge. I'll check it out. Can't afford Sigma. Stop being poor. I wish, man. I wish. I wish. The SIG P320 I looked at yesterday was $549. You know, that's good price. But like I said, like, you know, I have a SIG P320, and then I have the 320 Legion, and all day long, I would pick out a Legion with the Holosun sight. If you get the Legion, don't get the SIG sight with it because it's trash. Like the Romeo one, whatever. Just get a X5 Legion with a Holosun, and your life, you're gonna love your life. That gun is amazing. It's such a good combination. Kyle, miss you at the NRA show. 3 days, you celebrities, always busy. Oh, you want a Canic? Get out of town. Kyle, the meet and greet is going to be June 19th now. I have to move it back. But yeah, so I got in an accident last night, so I didn't go to the NRA show today. I'm kind of bummed out because I missed some appointments. I wanted to meet some certain people today, and I didn't get a chance to meet them. Bummer. Tactical said they're difficult to find in stock. Well, if you go on their website, they're in stock, but you pay. I mean, you pay full price. Unfortunately, that's the bummer. You know, sometimes SIG P320 go for 500. I'm telling you, if you buy a 320 and then you shoot a Legion, you're gonna kick yourself for not just spending the extra like $300 and get the Legion. It's worth every penny more. It is absolutely worth it. Let's see. Look up Clint from Classic Firearms Bags. They are really good smash. I know Clint. Clint is a pretty solid guy. I talked to him a little bit at NRA. I talked to him at what's funny is I was at the Gundy's and I was standing right next to him for like 15 minutes. And I'm like, who is this guy with this giant microphone? And then my friend's like, oh, that's the Classic Firearm guy. I never even watched his channel. So that night, I watched a bunch of his stuff. I'm like, this guy's pretty good. And I met him the next day, and we chit chatted for like 2 minutes. Swamp Dog sent me a DM. I'll look out for it. Shooting Gallery New England. Take care, brother. Keep up the good work, man. The quality on your channel, bro. If you look at your channel last year and your channel this year, what a difference, man. What a difference, bro. Next year, it's gonna even be. It's gonna be better. You're killing it. Absolutely killing it, man. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Gotta talk to Tactical Taz and got a 3D pic of him. I have no idea who Tactical Taz is. Man, you know what's funny? I don't watch a lot of YouTubers. I should. I just don't. My favorite new YouTuber right now, Print Shoot Repeat was on that list last month. I love Print Shoot Repeat. I think his stuff is hilarious. Carry Trainer. So right now, if I want to watch a video and watch something that is really good, I'll watch Carry Trainer. So if anybody in here wants to spend some, uh, oh, Tactical Taz, is that the dog? Hmm. Oh, that's right. That's right. I got a picture of that little dog. Yeah, Tactical Taz. Sorry. Sorry. Tom says check out DK Firearms. All right. All right. I will check that out. Let's see. Mickey is coming to Houston. So I'm trying to set up a 3-day training for Mickey, but the ranges, you know, they want a little bit too much for him to rent out. And the way Mickey does this stuff, he brings all of his own targets, everything, all his own stuff, all his steel, targets, paper, pens, pencils, uh, everything. But they're a little pricey. You know, they want a couple bucks per day. It just gets expensive. Let's see who else is here. Let's see. And that's it, guys. You know, it's been about an hour. The kids are watching Sing 2, but I just wanted to pop in and just I missed talking to you guys. I missed hanging out for a minute. I had some live streams lined up, but I pushed them all back a few weeks. I just had a lot of stuff to do. You know, I got so many things to review. I wanted to go shoot today, but I didn't get a chance to it. I think tomorrow I would love to go shoot, but I don't think any ranges are really open tomorrow. I know Renaissance Shooting Club's not open. I know Trinity Armory is not going to be open, so I'm kind of bummed out. I got nowhere to go shoot. Let's see, Lewis, Smash Time, or in True Social. Yeah, I have a True Social account. I set it up a while ago, but I don't really use it. I did get on Twitter again, which I think is hilarious. But Tom, email me. Yeah, email me, man. We'll chit chat. I have no problem with that. I'm an open book. Dustin, have a good night. Tom, I'm glad we're friends too, man. Anybody that's into guns is my friend. I love gun people. Because you know what's funny? Oh, man. Real quick, Scott. You would know if you had showed up, bro. You should not have missed it, man. That was a cool show. It's a cool show. So if you want to do NRA next time, there is a hotel right next. There's a Holiday Inn, not even like a baseball's throw from the hotel. So you don't have to get a rental car if you come down and go to NRA. You just get that hotel, Uber from the hotel there. It's like $25 from the airport to the hotel. And then just Uber around a little bit. But man, it's not an expensive show to attend. Airfare has shot up quite a bit. I mean, now since they took the mask mandate off, more people are traveling. Plus, it was a holiday weekend, so it was up there. It was up there. Yeah, I wonder where it's going to be next year. I wonder where the NRA show is going to be in 2023. Let's see. Let's see. NRA show 2023. NRA 2023. Indianapolis. That's usually a pretty good show. It would have been about $1,000 for me to go. Wow, that's a little pricey. I didn't know the airfare was that much. Because the food and everything when you're here is not too expensive. Orlando would be awesome. I wish it was in Orlando. You parked in the parking garage. I wanted to park in the parking garage, but around the left side of the convention center is a little outdoor parking area, which is right by the door. And I always do that convention center for different kinds of conventions. And so that's where I always park. I just like that area. Nice. Jeffrey. Hey, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Dude, I tell you what, my wife was not happy because we were at this house party and she goes, we should probably go. You know, you want to go to NRA tomorrow? It's already like almost 1. We should probably go. I'm like, nah, we'll just stay a little bit longer. And then we get in an accident on the way home, wreck the truck. So it's a lot of I told you so's. Cash, what's up, man? Nutty, you could buy 3 or 4 guns for $1,000. Come on, Nutty. What kind of guns are you buying for $1,000? You can get 4 of them. Come on, man. Let's not get crazy. Or lots of ballots. Or lots of bullets. Nice. Well, heck, man, I really appreciate everyone stopping in. Good night, too. Tactical Dad. Nutty, Steve. But hey, I really appreciate all you guys stopping by. The NRA show was good. I was gonna do a bunch of videos for it, but I decided just to go and enjoy myself. Um, I'm probably not even gonna do any videos. I took some video, but I'm not gonna post it. Clint with Classic Firearms did a very good 2-day video. Just go watch his stuff. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Stay safe. Carry a gun. Protect your wife. Protect the family, and all that good stuff. Until next time, guys.